We're going to start with that breaking news out of Mexico, where 2 of the 4 Americans who were attacked and kidnapped, we are now learning they have died. The governor of Tamaulipas just made the announcement. He says the 2 other U.S. citizens are alive, but at least 1 is hurt. And right now it is unclear exactly where they were found.
Now, a law enforcement source tells NBC News they say cartel gunmen misidentified them as another group and opened fire on their minivan. NBC News Justice and Intelligence correspondent Ken Dilanian is following all of this for us this hour. Hey, Ken, so what else do we know about the victims at this point, and what is the U.S. doing to bring those 2 survivors home as quickly as possible?
Well, Savannah and Vicky, I just asked Attorney General Merrick Garland some of those questions, and he wasn't able to confirm what we're hearing from Mexican authorities, which is that the Mexican government has recovered these Americans and found 2 of them dead, 2 alive, 1 injured. And the Mexican government is saying they're making arrangements to transfer these people to U.S. authorities, and law enforcement sources are telling us that this was, as you said, a tragic case of mistaken identity. These people came in a white minivan with North Carolina plates. They crossed the border so that one of the women in the party could undergo a cosmetic surgery procedure. That's obviously a lot cheaper in Mexico than it is in the United States. And they were attacked by cartel gunmen who apparently thought they were someone else. One working theory is that the cartel thought they were Haitian people smugglers. And so they immediately began firing on this minivan, and we now know that 2 of the Americans were killed. We saw in that horrific video cartel gunmen dragging what appeared to be lifeless bodies of some of these people into a white pickup truck. They took them away. The FBI has been working furiously with the Mexican authorities to try to figure out how to get these people back. What we're hearing from family members of some of these victims is that, you know, they were worried about going to Mexico for this procedure. This is a really dangerous part of Mexico, but they did it anyway, and tragedy ensued.
Ken, it is just so heartbreaking to see these images. The Attorney General of Tamaulipas says authorities found the group through what he described as joint search actions. Does he mean joint search actions with the United States law enforcement? Obviously, we see there is video. There were a lot of clues as to who these people were, and perhaps other video about where the Americans were.
Yeah, that's how I interpret it, Vicky, because the U.S. government has a lot of resources to bring to bear. There already are massive operations, joint American and U.S. operations against the cartels, in which the United States uses its best eavesdropping equipment, you know, overhead aircraft, use of video and big data technology, targeting technology, and no doubt all of that was brought to bear as soon as this situation unfolded to try to figure out what happened and to try to bring these people to justice, guys.
We hope those Americans are returned to U.S. soil soon. NBC News Justice and Intelligence correspondent Ken Dilanian. Ken, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.